Hi guys, so today I thought I'd set myself a bit of a challenge, which is to make a meal for £1. So a few rules to this. Firstly, tap water's free. I mean it's almost nothing anyway, so I thought I can add that in there for nothing. Secondly, the cost is off of all the ingredients I buy, not the proportion of them I use. So I can't go and buy a £5 bag of rice and then only use a tiny portion of it and count that as 5p. I have to buy everything for £1. Thirdly, I'm not allowed to use anything that I've already got in stock. So that includes oils, herbs, spices, salt, any kind of seasoning. I have to get everything with this £1. And fourthly, I'm not allowed to find any reduced items just because I want this to be a little bit on the repeatable side. So you can get really cheap reduced items some days, but you can't get them the next. So I want this to be as consistent as possible. Okay, so that's the rules and set. Now I'm just going to go off shopping and see what I can find. Okay guys, so I've come back from my shop and this is what I've managed to pick up for the challenge. I've got a tin of kidney beans, which cost me 35p, a tomato, which cost 14p, one potato, which cost 19p, I think, and a carrot, which cost 6p. And then, because I wanted to give it some flavour as well, I managed to get some garlic, which costs 25p. So in total, this all cost me 99p, which means I'm just under the £1 mark, which is great. So now I've got all my ingredients, let's see what I can make with this. Okay, so what I've decided to do is to use the potato, about half of the carrot and half of the kidney beans to make a mash. And then I'm going to use the tomatoes and the garlic to make a sauce. And then I'll put the rest of the kidney beans on top of the mash with the sauce. So that's the plan. So the potatoes are boiling right now. I'll be adding the carrots in just a minute. And I'm just gently frying the garlic. I'm using water to stop it sticking to the pan. And in a minute I'll just add the tomatoes and hopefully make some kind of sauce. Okay, so now the tomatoes have gone in, I'm just going to fry this gently for a little bit and hopefully the tomato will begin to break down a little bit and I can start to make a sauce out of that. And now the carrots are sort of ready to go in with the potatoes. So give that a few more minutes and then I can begin my mash. Okay, so I've fried the garlic and the tomato for a few minutes. And now I'm going to put it into a food processor to blend it to see if I can get some sort of sauce out of this. Okay, so that's finished blending and let's have a look. Okay, it looks alright. It's not the best sauce I've ever made, but I didn't really have a lot here to work with. Okay, so now I'm gently frying about half of the kidney beans. And now I'm just going to add the tomato sauce to this. Okay, actually this isn't looking great now, but I've got to work with what I've got. So this is just going to go and sit on top of the mash. Okay, so the potatoes and the carrots have finished boiling now. So I'm going to make some mash. So I'm going to use the other half of the can of kidney beans. And now I'm just going to mash that together. Normally when I'm making mash I like to use some soy milk just to soften it up a bit, but fortunately I don't have that option today. Okay, so now everything's finished, I'm just going to serve up. So here's the mash. And here's the beans with the tomato sauce. And I've grated up the other half of the carrot just to put on top as a bit of a garnish. Okay, so this is the final meal. Interesting to say the least. Well, hopefully it will taste okay. I'll let you know in a bit. Well, I've just finished the dinner, so what are my thoughts on it? Well, firstly, you can get quite a lot for £1. That was really filling. I was worried that it wasn't quite really going to be enough, but no, it was probably slightly too much actually, really. In terms of taste, it was okay. The mash I'd say was a little bit on the sort of bland side, but I mean I had plenty of garlic left over, so maybe I could have given that a bit more flavour. The tomato sauce actually tasted really good, but there wasn't really quite enough of it. So maybe if I could stretch to having a little bit more sort of tomato, throw another 14p in there and go over budget, then that might have been a lot better. Um, but no, overall the meal I'd say was satisfying, but not the best thing I've ever had. But it's definitely not bad. Um, would I recommend doing it? Yeah, sure. It's a really good challenge. It's great fun to do. So any of you watching, feel free to try it. Use either £1 or £1 in your local currency, or if you want, just translate over to like say a single dollar, because I don't know, the $1.22 challenge might not be quite as nice a ring. So yeah, so feel free to try the challenge yourself and let me know how you get on with it. If you've got a YouTube channel, by all means make a video of it and please send it to me. I'm really interested in see how well other people can do. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, stay healthy.